Hello everyone, welcome back to the first episode of storytelling, in which I would be sharing one of the most embarrassing moments that I had in my school life. So to begin with, you know how many people's first crush stories are cute and innocent, like oh I smiled him while walking the corridor and he smiled me back. Yeah, but in my case, it was more like a public humiliating session written by my own fate itself. Let me paint you the scene. So, I was in class 6th, and my first ever crush, my personal Ranbir Kapoor, was in class 9th. Older, taller, walking like he's the main character um, of the school, playing football, and the whole Indian team is dependent on him. Older, taller, walked like he was the main character, and played football as if whole Indian team is dependent on him. Every time he stood near the school cycle stand, drinking his fruity, swear to God, I feel like I could hear a background music, like legit background music started playing in my mind. But here's the twist, where universe started plotting my downfall. His younger brother. His younger brother was my classmate. He was not just ordinary younger brother. No. He was a walking CCTV camera who once snitched someone because he wore a sportswear on a non-sports day. Now you get what kind of younger brother he was. But I was in love. Embarrassing, fulfill me, diary writing kind of love. And since actually talking to my crush would have made my soul lift my body, and I did what any romantic class 6th student would do. I wrote not just hi, I love you kind of love letter. No, this was 3-page long love letter filled with the most cringe poetry ever written in Indian school history. And here's the most embarrassing part. I compared his smile with Amul butter because in my 12-year-old mind brain, butter is equal to soft is equal to romantic. And for some tragic reason, I compared his eyes with our school's water cooler. I folded this masterpiece of humiliation and tucked it into my notebook. Safe, I thought. Foolproofed plan. But I forgot one tiny detail. My own horrible luck. The same day, during English period, our teacher decided to make us swap notebooks to check each other's classwork. Guess with whom I ended up swapping my notebook with? My crush's younger brother. That exact moment, my fate was sealed, and my dignity, packed its bag and left the country. Opened the he opened the notebook and the letter slid out like some cursed Bollywood love ghost movie. And the letter ended up right in his hands. He quickly opened the letter and read the first two lines, and his entire face lit up like Diwali came early. I could hear the evil laughter inside his throat. During lunch break, in canteen, in front of public audience, this boy, the agent of Chaos, climbed onto the canteen bench and started reading my letter out loud. With voice modulation, with hand gestures, with sound effects. तुम्हारी मुस्कान अमूल बटर से भी ज़्यादा प्यारी है. That very moment, that very instant, I wanted to die immediately and turn myself into a dust and fly into my classroom. He read the whole thing. Every poetic disaster, every unnecessary metaphor, and my crush, my actual class 9th boy, he was standing like there, drinking his fruity as if this was his own coffee with current episode. And after that, my fate was sealed. After that day, nobody, for the whole year, nobody called me by my actual name. I was called Butter Girl. Even one day, my teacher slipped out and called me Butter Girl during the attendance. And my crush, forget about talking to me, he never even looked at me. And even out of shame, whenever we used to cross path to each other, I just used to turn my direction because it was really embarrassing for me. And this is a personal suggestion from my end. If you have a crush on your senior and he has a younger brother, doesn't matter if he is in your class or not. If he has a younger brother and he is studying in your school, then just don't crush that guy. Find another crush for you, but not the particular guy who has a younger brother. Please, it's a suggestion from my end. It was the most embarrassing and horrible experience, one of my nightmare. I legit sometimes, whenever I remember we school friends talk about this incident, we legit end up laughing and I end up crying because he was my first ever crush, a massive crush, the guy who I had massive crush on. And forget it. That's it for today. See you in the next episode.